Hey guys, this is Skylar. I am completely blind. I'm autistic and I have a chronic heart condition. Sorry, just checking to see if my door was closed. Um, so because of the things, that I just mentioned, I'm going to explain to you what all my mom does for me. Because even though I'm an adult, I'm not going to say my age for privacy reasons. Just know that I'm over 18. Uh, Even though I'm an adult, I do live with both my parents because I am blind and I do have a heart, condition, and I need to be taken care of, so I can't really be out on my own like a normal person can. And so I'm going to tell you the things that my mom does, for me. For starters, I can move my body, myself. My arms and legs have full, range of motion and things. So I'm able to eat, drink, go to the bathroom, that kind of thing myself. I can do pretty much the little things myself, but the life and death things I need help with. And I'll mention that later. So every Sunday, my mom does my pill case. I have a case of pills for each day. There's a slot, and for the AMs, and then there's on the other side there's a PMs for each day. And so mom puts the right pills in the right slots for every day, and puts them out where I can get to them, because all my pills feel different, so I know what I'm taking in the morning and night. And she put a piece of tape over the AM side so that I know it's the AM side. Because I am blind, she thinks like that. So over the AM, half of the pill case for the mornings, she put like a piece of medical tape. So, because I can feel the difference, obviously. And also, every other day, she mixes, it's called Remodulin, Remodulin. This is a very life-sustaining, it's pretty much life or death medication that keeps my heart to where it can keep me alive. Because I have a certain condition that makes my blood vessels in my heart and lungs constrict. So the Remodulin just keeps those blood vessels open so that I can, live. So every other day my mom mixes it, and it goes in a line. It goes into my line, which is in my right chest. I'm not going to show it to you because it's very close to my breast, and I don't really feel comfortable showing that to you because, so most people get it confused with a port or a Mediport. It's not a Mediport, it's a line. There's a difference. Anyways, so she mixes my, Remodulin, and she does dressing changes, because like if my dressing is off, like on one side or one corner or something, I'll ask her to change it, and she will. Also, I have oxygen, so she puts water in my tank when I ask her, because like I can't see how much water is in there, and so like if my nose is really dry and irritated and stuff, she'll check on how much water is in there, because my mom has sight. She has sight. It's just me that doesn't. So she also helps me bathe, only because my line cannot get wet, because if it does, it will get infected and I can die. So she helps me with baths and stuff. Everything else, I pretty much can help myself with. Anything that's not life or death, like I can get food, drinks, things like that out of the kitchen unattended by myself, because the microwave has little stickers on the start and stop buttons and on some of the number buttons, so I can kind of go off of that. I'm pretty much, as far as what I do, I'm pretty much on my tablet all day, because that's pretty much the only stimulation that I have. especially when because I'm an insomniac. So last night, for example, I could not sleep. So I was on my tablet all day. And that's just what even if I do sleep correctly, I'm on my tablet all day, looking up stuff, things like that. Okay, so we covered some of the life and death things. Oh, and my mom, because I can't drive, she takes me to doctor's appointments and stuff whenever it's needed. And she also takes me to get my blood drawn. Now, to help me relax while I'm getting stuck, my mom says one of my favorite words right as the person is sticking me. So what I'll do is I'll print out a letter saying, Mom, when we go to the devil's chamber, which that's what I call the lab, could you please say, and then I'll pick out a word while they're sticking me. And then she reads it and she'll say it. So, like, last time I got my blood drawn, I had her say ceruse, which is a type of makeup that Queen Elizabeth used to wear, but that's another story. Just favorite words help me to relax while I'm getting my blood drawn. And let's cover the Slayer favors. Slayer favors are, Slayer to me means like cool, fun, exciting, wonderful. That's what Slayer means in the Schuyler Dictionary. So Slayer favors are favors that are not life and death like my module is, but they're favors that like it's wants instead of needs. Okay. So it's not life and death. It's just something that I'm wanting because it brings me some type of joy. So Slayer favors, like my mom, she does the shopping around here, and if there's a food product or drink product that I want, I can ask her for it at the store, and if she remembers, she'll buy it. Now, she doesn't really have a very good memory, but if she remembers, she'll buy it, and if she can, she'll buy it. So, and sometimes she buys me Slayer stuff without me even asking. Like a couple weeks ago, without me even asking, she bought me some pumpkin spice K-cups to put in my coffee machine. So sometimes she just comes home from the store with some Slayer stuff. So, also, when I come home from like blood draws and things, because I have vertigo, when I get nervous, my vertigo flares up. So I need time after a stressful situation to kind of decompress, so to speak. And, so I'm not spinning out all over the house. So, with my vertigo, there's nothing anybody can do. If I feel it coming while I'm walking, for instance, I just have to stop. Or my mom has to help me. Like, or my dad or whoever I'm with has to physically help me. I have to use them as a crutch so I don't fall over. You know what I'm saying? Like, my dad took me to go to get jerk chicken last week, and I was so dizzy that I had to use him as a crutch so I didn't fall over and break my head open. So, my mom doesn't mind if I do that. Sometimes I have to lean on her, because of my vertigo, and she understands and she lets me. So, I know that might be weird to some people, but my mom doesn't really, mind. So, also, my mom says when she wants to take pictures of me, she always says my favorite words to make me smile, because cheese and stuff don't really help. I don't like when people tell me to say cheese or smile. Sometimes I have to get shots. They're called Lovenox. They're blood thinner shots. I have to get them every, when I go into surgery, I have to get them before and afterwards. And when Mom gives it to me, she uses Buzzy, which is a device that uses numbing and vibration and cold at the same time to kind of numb the area before the injection site. So, Mom uses that on me when it's necessary. Everything else I can kind of do myself. You know, like wound care and stuff like that, I can pretty much do myself. Like if I'm bleeding, for example, I can put a bandage on it and things like that. So, I actually was inspired by another YouTuber that posted his morning routine and stuff. So I thought I would just tell you what all my mom does and how she helps me and things like that. So hopefully you enjoy this video, and God bless.